Shaved. So it's the first day at Jennings. Man, I'm sorry the light is really harsh. But it's the first day at Jennings, our test, if you will, for the season. I got the ZX6R, and basically we're just gonna do a shakedown. I think that the big things are gonna be just learning how to ride a 600, because I've been on the 300 for most of last year. Already I'm realizing it's physically a bigger bike. That's kind of a thing. Oh, the sun. Anyway, just checking things like the quick shifter, which works. I didn't get hit for sound on the first session, that's good. What's up, John? And anyway, yeah, we're just gonna go through it and just make sure I can ride it. You know, that's the important thing. So stick around, we'll have some good stuff. It's gonna rain tomorrow. Actually excited about that. And I have nothing left to say. Goodbye. Okay, just got done with the second session. First session was just breaking myself, get the bike, doing what it's doing. Ran a 2907. Anyway, the big thing I'm finding right now, hang on. Oh, it's bright. That's gonna be what it is. The big thing right now is that the rear is sort of pumping mid-corner, especially around turn 9. There's like some whoops in there. So I'm gonna adjust the rebound on the shock. I have the exact same settings on this bike as I had at Tally. Didn't do a thing. I'm gonna adjust the shock and yeah, get some food. I'm hungry.
Yeah, so I got 125, just barely into the 25.
That's a beautiful bike, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do at the end of this year. I'm gonna figure out if I can get on another 1,000. I had a ZX10
yeah.
for a while.
Why did you get rid of that?
I wasn't riding it right. I was going fast in the straights, slow in the corners.
Yep.
So I was like, no, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna learn how to go fast, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Get off your way. Yeah.
The actual really cool parts.
Yeah, I built it for an endurance bike.
Oh, okay. A lot of guys are doing that now. They're doing the endurance thing.
Yeah, that's what I did when I ended racing in the early 2000s, and then I took 10 years off and started riding 3 years ago. And
why'd you take time off?
I started my business, and so I wanted to focus, and I had a paid ride the last year I did it. I rode the WERA Series.
Okay.
So we took second in middleweight superbike. Army beat us, of course.
Okay.
And then I started my business. I do a couple sprint races here and there, but I was a national rider and I was pretty competitive back then. And so just doing random sprint races with Formula USA or WERA or CCS, like, you can't, if the national guys are there, I could tell without riding regularly I wasn't going to be competitive. I'd just ride over my head.
Yeah.
So I decided, you know what, it's time to like hang it up, do track days, and just make it a fun thing.
Yeah.
So I did that for a couple of years. I coached for Team Promotion, and then it was just 10 years off.
Man, that's
started
cool.
a family, and so I just got back into it.
Well, you haven't really lost any of your real speed, so. Oh, I love this. This is great. I gotta get this. It's fitting.
Yeah.
So that was Dennis King. He was just telling me a little bit of his back history. He is he's a former sponsored rider, basically, back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Really fast guy. Chasing him. He's on a ZX. Excuse me. I'm on a ZX. He's on a GX1000, fully built endurance bike. He ran a high 25 while we were running together, and I had to run a 26.8 to catch him and get in front of him. And it just shows to show you that, you know, some tracks are more 600 base and not 1000 base. But anyway, it was just so much fun to sit there and ride fast with a guy. He came back and gave me a couple little pointers, which I'm gonna try to work on, which is my 789 kind of smoothness, if you will, isn't there. Said everywhere else I'm like super smooth. Said I'm killing the entrance on turn 13, which I almost went down that session. I'm gonna show you the footage. That was pretty Parker factor, but anyway, good times. So yeah, fastest lap so far is a 26.8, and just, man alive, killing it. So much fun. Okay, so it seems like they've got to life flight somebody. It's not because it's life-threatening that we think anyway. Apparently he broke his femur and he's having but they're having a hard time moving him. So you can probably hear the helicopter in the background. So you might even be able to see it. It's right up there. Anyway, that sucks. So make sure you guys doing the right things, riding around people the right way, don't be an idiot. Possibility that this guy had someone hit him or touch him. Anyway. How much fun was that?
Oh man, it was great. I appreciate it.
When you came by me into turn one, okay, like this close. We're like this going. Oh no. Okay, I'm turning now.